One thing about my channel is I like to be like realistic. I don't like to be like fake just to get like a following. I like to be like realistic. I haven't received any hate yet, but I don't know. Maybe after this video I will. I just discovered something really cool. So I recently purchased this Remington hair straightener, and when I was getting ready to film this video, I shut this off and I was about to roll up the cord, and on the back I just discovered it has a lock. Let's see, when I push it down, ow, it pinched me. When I push it down, it opens the hair straightener, but then if I push this button up, it closes. So it has like a little built-in lock. I don't know why I'm excited about that. I think it's because the hair straightener I was using was just really old and just didn't have cool features like that, but I just thought that was really cool. I have a couple of new makeup products that I want to do a first impressions. So first off, I'm wearing this scent this week, and I put it on about 12 o'clock, and it's been 4 hours now, and the scent on my body completely wore off. I cannot smell the scent at all. So that kind of sucks. I haven't really used Bodycology products in a very long time. I discovered them when I was in high school, and I remember really loving their products, but I don't know, it smells really nice when I put it on my body, and the scent isn't too strong. I'm kind of just disappointed that it didn't even last me 4 hours. I even sprayed it on my shirt, so I have to spray it again, but I don't know. These are only $4, and I have to remind myself this is a body spray, not a perfume. So it's not like I spent a lot of money on it, but I don't know if they changed the formula when I tried it years ago. They probably did. Maybe it's just because I'm used to Bath & Body Works products. So this is actually the second video I filmed this week. I'm starting to feel a lot better, and my voice has come back. I still have a little bit of a cough. I was basically sick for a very long time, basically a month. I got a cold and I got bronchitis. And I keep talking about it in each video I post, so I'm trying not to talk about it too much, but yeah, that kind of sucked, but I'm really glad I'm feeling better, and I'm ready to sit and play with makeup again since I have not been wearing it at all. And I figured today will be kind of a chat with me video. So there's been a lot of interesting things that happened in March as far as makeup and beauty, and these are things that I'm actually really excited about. So the first thing is on March 28th, ColourPop just released a Toy Story collection, and I actually have my computer set up here, so I'm looking at it. So they did a collab with Toy Story, and I'll go ahead and insert pictures up here. And I actually really like the palette. I feel like if I had money to spend on it, I probably would have purchased the entire collection. I feel like this palette is the perfect spring palette. It has a couple of neutrals, a couple of pastels, and it has 2 darker shades. They're all inspired by the little Toy Story characters. And I think I'm actually gonna be doing a mini Shop My Stash series using these images for inspiration, because I feel like I have a lot of these eyeshadows already in my palette. So I just decided to skip out on purchasing this, but I still want to kind of play around and recreate the looks as if I did buy it. I'm gonna work on that probably this week, and they'll be up hopefully by next week. Around the last week of February or March, Wet n Wild released an entire collection of Chameleon inspired colors. They have this in Walmart, and when I saw it, I just had to buy it because this highlighter is just gorgeous. Just a couple of times, and these highlighters are just absolutely gorgeous. I'm actually going to swatch them out on my wrist right now. Oh, I almost dropped it. I hate when that happens. So this one right here is the blue one. I have to kind of swatch it a few times. For some reason, it has a hard time like showing up on camera, but in person, it's like really pigmented. So this is the blue one, and this is the green one. The green is very, very glittery. And the blue one has like a softer iridescence to it. But wow, this one really pops. In that collection, they came out with 4 different eyeliners, and they're all Chameleon Chrome. It says it is supposed to be highly pigmented. I ended up picking up the green one. That way I can do a green look today. I did not have anything like this in my collection, so when I saw it, I had to pick it up. They were out of stock at my Walmart, so I'm looking online to see the other colors. So I'm going to put all the other colors on their screen. It looks like they had a light blue one. That one's really pretty. And then they have like a red orange one. They had a dark teal one. And the one that I purchased was this Superstar Suit. So I'm really excited to try this out. And then they had Planet Disco. All they had left on the shelf was just this green one. Oh, that is so pretty. It's like says it's supposed to be like color shift, but it's just kind of like a green metallic, but it's still very bright and beautiful. This is so pretty. I can't wait to put this on. So when I go to Walmart next time, I'm probably gonna have to pick up that light teal one and the pink one. Recently did a really pretty orange and pink eye look, and I feel like that would be perfect to kind of like add to my face. And I didn't really see like any eyeshadows, which is kind of disappointing. The only thing I saw was these little eyeshadow, these little foil pods. When I was at Walmart, I was looking at it and I wasn't sure what it was exactly because it said foil on it. I'm not sure what that is exactly, but it says it is eyeshadow. They also had 2 lip chrome foils. It's supposed to be non-sticky and multi-dimensional, but I decided not to pick that up because that's not really something I would wear as like an everyday. I feel like that's like too much for me. Like when it comes to eyeshadow, I don't mind going crazy with it, but when it comes to lip products, I like just like muted colors. I don't like to be like too much. But I thought this pink lip color was beautiful. I feel like the pink one would be really good to wear like every day. I wish they had like an eyeshadow palette with all Chameleon colors. That would be really interesting because I don't have that many in my collection. I would like to find a palette that has all like color shift, but I haven't found that yet. So because Wet n Wild didn't have any eyeshadow, I ended up picking up some Profusion liquid chrome eyeshadow, but I was able to find some green chrome. But this is just like a liquid eyeshadow. That looks really pretty. Looks like it has like color shift like on the actual packaging, but not on the actual product. Like when I apply it on my skin, it just looks like a metallic green. They're pretty creamy, but when I blend it out, I feel like it disappears a little bit. So this is what it looks like on the skin, and I don't really see the color shift on this. I just see metallic green, but on the bottle itself, it has like, you can kind of see the color shift. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Can you see how it's like blue and like gold, orange, and green? But then when I swatch it, I mean, it kind of has a little bit of a gold color to it, but it's mostly metallic green. So I guess my camera wasn't recording, but I am using my Makeup Revolution green palette, and this palette is called Chilled, and this has cannabis in it, and this is just basically like an all green palette, and I'm using this color in Leaf all over the lid, and then on my crease I'm using this darker shimmery green. I feel like really tired from today. I have to finish up grocery shopping tonight, and it's been a fairly busy day. I woke up at 8 a.m. this morning. And I ended up falling asleep at 4. I've been watching the Beverly Hills 80s TV show. So I just was watching like 3 episodes last night, and I don't know, I just felt like watching TV. I couldn't really like sleep. I'm not sure. I think I just have like insomnia and just like things like going on. Like sometimes when I sit in bed, I think about like the stuff going on like in the world, and it's just like hard to like turn like my brain off. But I do suffer from anxiety. That's really generalized anxiety, so I get panic attacks and anxiety for no reason sometimes, and it just kind of happens. I was on medication for it, but I actually weaned myself off of it about a year ago because it just wasn't working out. And I've actually been having less anxiety since I've been off that medication. But then I noticed like I just can't sleep like at night. And whenever I'm experiencing like stress like in my environment, it just makes it so much harder to fall asleep. Or if I'm like really excited about something, like it's kind of funny, when I started this YouTube channel, I would only get like 4 hours of sleep every day because I was like constantly writing down like content ideas and kind of like, I guess kind of like in a manic like state. And I just felt like I was just like, I'm kind of like a really like creative person. So whenever I get inspired or whenever I get like into like a new project or anything like that, I just get kind of like motivated, and I just have like all these ideas, like hundreds and hundreds of ideas throughout the day. So that's just kind of like how my mind works. But when I first started this channel, I wasn't getting very much sleep. And my husband thought I was going like stir crazy, but I don't know. Because like I remember being just like really excited, but I was also like my nerves were just like going crazy. But that's just like the reality of living with anxiety is you just, I don't know, like it's just something that happens, something I experience. Not everyone's gonna experience the same things I do because everyone's anxiety is different. But I guess what I have is kind of like a manic anxiety where I just like will constantly like work on something and like research something until I achieve a goal or like achieve an idea. So I'm going to take the chrome liquid eyeshadow and I'm just going to put a little bit on the lids. Oh my gosh, it's like so cold. Feels very weird. This is like a very wet eyeshadow. I feel like when I blend it with my fingertips, it kind of takes off my other eyeshadow. Unless this is just the wet eyeshadow. I can't tell. But that's like a lot. Yeah, so when I put this on, it does dry pretty quickly. It dries in about like 5 seconds, and then when I dab it, it's just like completely dry. Yeah, so this is like fast drying. And I think I'm gonna go in with, since I'm doing kind of like a color shift look, I think I'm gonna kind of bring in more of like the blues, because I don't know, like I don't really see any like color shift. It just looks green. So I think I'm gonna go in with a blue, and I'm gonna use this color here on my waterline. Yeah, like my anxiety's been kind of high. Because it just seems like every day I just feel like I'm just hearing bad news, like someone passing away or something bad happening. I just feel like in 2025 it's just not really like a good time to be alive, I guess. I mean, I'd rather be alive than be So I just put the blue under my waterline, and then I'm gonna use this color here and put it in my inner corner. This one I feel like I'm not super impressed with. It does add like some metallic to my eyelids, but it's not as, it doesn't pop as much, and I wonder if that's because I used a powdered eyeshadow under it. So I'm gonna have to try it next time without, like with just like my lid. But this, I like that this dries pretty quickly and it doesn't transfer to my crease at all. And to the inner corners, I added some of this because I felt like I really needed the pop, and adding this really takes this entire look up a notch. And you can, you know, obviously use this as eyeshadow, you can wear it alone, but it just turned out so beautiful. Yeah, this highlighter is really beautiful. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but this is really pretty. Oh yeah, you can definitely see it. So that's what the highlighter looks like. So it's extremely reflective, and like when I face the camera just like head on, you can barely see anything, but then once the light hits it and I turn, you can kind of like see it. I actually tested out the blue one a few weeks ago, and that video is, I think it's under the Edward Cullen inspired makeup look, where I use that blue highlighter. Yeah, I'm obsessed with these highlighters. They need to come out with a palette in like different colors. I don't know if I would ever try out the foil eyeshadow. Let me know if you guys have tried those. If you tried the lipstick and the foil, let me know how those are. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't see too many people talking about this, but it's just really beautiful, and I actually really love this with it. The eyeshadow is amazing. So if you guys see this at Walmart, definitely pick it up. It's highly pigmented. It definitely has like that little bit of a color shift vibe. So as far as these, I would need to put it on just like bare lids to see how it turns out. But overall, these are like a 10 out of 10. I highly recommend these. So this look kind of, it actually kind of gives me like fairy vibes, or like festival. Like if you guys are into like Coachella or anything, I mean, I don't go to those festivals, but if you did, or like go to raves or something, you could definitely like rock like this chameleon color. I think actually that's like what inspired the Wet n Wild collection. Is they market it towards the people who do go to those festivals. But yeah, I really love this collection.
2,000 years later.
So it's been about 5 hours since I last filmed that last clip. I had to stop in the middle of filming because we had to finish grocery shopping, and I feel like that's all I've been doing all day. I'm absolutely exhausted. As you can see, my eyes are really red and my makeup is like smeared. I didn't even touch my eyes. So I'm gonna end this video here, and I hope you guys like the tutorial. Basically filming and talking for about 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I'm just done. I was gonna push myself a little bit and do more, but obviously I'm exhausted and I need to get some sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and insert the clips I took of my makeup before looking like I crawled out of a dumpster at the end of the video. Yeah, so I originally was gonna not film this and probably delete this clip right now, but I decided to put it in because as a new content creator, my fitting YouTube into my schedule is kind of a lot. I feel like being like a content creator, you know, it does a lot to your schedule, like especially when you first start out. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you. If you stayed this long, thank you so much for watching my video, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed my content. I like to make like realistic beauty content, not just be like fake. Or let me know if you guys have tried any of these products, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you like this video. I'm extremely new to YouTube. I actually started in January, and this is just something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So I just figured I would just start a channel and just see where it goes. I make content about being on a budget. Now I'm making content about fragrances, Bath and Body Works hauls, low buys, being on a budget, and I'm kind of just like testing the waters, but I mostly talk about beauty, makeup, and fragrance because that's something that I have always loved. And I also do talk about self-care, so you may see content talking about like mental illness, because I do suffer from mental illness. One thing about my channel is I like to be like realistic. I don't like to be like fake just to get like a following. I like to be like realistic, as you can see. But I have like a lot of fun doing these videos, and I'm actually 1 subscriber away from having over 40 subscribers. And just from starting like my channel in January, I feel like that's like a lot to me, like that 40 people enjoy my videos. At least I hope they do. I haven't received any hate yet, but I don't know, maybe after this video I will. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.